Hello, everybody. This is MultiGK, and we are enjoying a new bit of Minecraft Creative Hour. Sorry, it's work in progress title. This is gonna be the second hour of it. It's been boiled down to like 12 minutes. Yeah, I had to cut out some footage because apparently at some point I doubled some visuals and they repeat, and it's rather weird, and I hadn't noticed throughout the editing process. So we went from 20 minutes to 12 minutes. Boom. Beauty. Truly a work of art. Now, this house is not my favorite. It goes through several designs, several iterations, over and over again, different kinds of windows, different kind of walls. You can see that there's a hole in the roof that I think doesn't make sense for a building, but I wanted to have that X's Adventures in Minecraft feel with the light going into the mines. It'll probably have to change, but we'll see. But yeah, you can see that you try over and over again. I cut out most of me going into the creative menu because I think sometimes it could take a really long time. I usually pick out 10 different blocks that I think I'm going to need and organize them into my inventory. And it takes a while. It really does take a while. Honestly, this place might need to be a little bit wider. It needs a wider base that's bigger than the hole itself, perhaps, to work better, because it's just the size of the hole, and this the way the doorway works and stuff is just not the nicest, honestly. um yeah, I think that's what it needs to be, and I'm thinking of also making it a tower that reaches into the sky. It'll give the island as a whole a very interesting skyline, I guess, if that makes sense. So this is not a final design, but it's good to see the changes and the process and how it worked and how annoying it was. But I do end up with the scaffolding. I put the fences, then the scaffolding, then the fences, then the scaffolding. I do like the scaffolding as windows, I think, for the most part. I wish they had the bottom bit, the bottom yellow line could make it really look like a window, but you can't do that without expanding the window. So we'll see how that works. And here I'm working with some lighting and junk. It does not work. It's like I said, this building needs to be rebuilt, but it's a nice first pass. I also was horrifyingly afraid of stone stuff, which I don't understand. So I'm gonna need to redo that as well. Make it more sandy. Keep the sandstone feel that it has underground, perhaps. I don't build with sandstone often. I wonder if I could make sandstone work with another block that I've actually acquired through creative mode, that I've actually seen. But yeah, I don't want it to just be the sand color, but we'll have to see. Here I started a bit of a sand quarry. This would be used for sandstone and for glass and stuff, and it just looks cool. It's not like a real Minecraft quarry where you just dig every block out and leave nothing and then cover it with a thin layer of grass. It's actually fairly aesthetic. Though after some of the farms and stuff that we end up building in the area, this quarry is no longer my favorite area, honestly. We've made a very, very pretty farm in the future episodes. But this area is cool. I like what I did here. I did literally hours of slabbing, fencing, half slabbing stairs, and all kinds of things that you're going to see here that are just very cool looking, and I was very proud to do it. So yeah, there's the basic hole shape, which I don't know if I love it, but it exists. We just kind of dip it on. And I have a little bit of experience with making some cool fake ravines and stuff. Here we go. I wanted to make sense of the fact that the water is not pouring in, so we're going to use scaffolding as well as scaffolding, kind of like a retaining wall, holding the sand in place and keeping the water from falling on our heads. It's very cool junk. I really do enjoy it. Sorry. I really do enjoy it a lot. So it's like a fake hill that's being supported by scaffolding blocks. It's very cool. Again, I don't know why this has to be next to the mine and everything. It's pretty weird. It might just change. I might just cover it up and do something else with it. I'll have to look into the game and just play with it. Just play with it and move it around and all that junk. But yeah, just a lot of experimentation. I tried to do something on the other side. but it didn't work out. I thought it'd be cool to have some water pouring through. I do think we get it eventually. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just trying to smooth it out. It keeps getting smoothed. Like, you won't believe the degree of smoothification that occurs here. Yeah, I tried to do some fences and stuff. It just doesn't work quite the way you want it to. But yeah, here we go. We can go in with little fancy bits and half slabs and stairs. Look at those stairs and slabs and how they smooth the crap out of that area. And I will fix that dirt area, dirt and stone, and make it all sand. And it's going to look a very nice. A very nice. Yeah, there we go. Some half slabby bits and some other stuff. But yeah, we're halfway through the video already now that we cut out those 8 minutes. Jeez, that is a beautiful sight, honestly. I kind of like narrating shorter ones, 10-minute ones. But look at that smoothification. It might be over smoothified. I don't think so. I think it's just craggly enough. But yeah, look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. I love it on that side. The other side's cool too. And then this is kind of like a thing. I don't know. I wanted to make it kind of come through in a more controlled fashion, but I just couldn't do it in a way that I thought looked good. The water's just too big. It's just too big. I don't think I keep it. I might keep it, but I don't think I keep it. Maybe I keep that? Nah. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Maybe that? Maybe. I don't know. I don't think I ended up liking it. It's been a while, so I wouldn't know. And yeah, there we go. Just all this smoothification. Add some sand in here. Make it all even. Make sure there's no dirt or stone showing. That right angle right there is too powerful, but we're not going to talk about that. And there we go. What do we got next in the video, I wonder? Now we get down to some paths and some island decorations. So yeah, I knew that wasn't going to stay there. And I knew that wasn't going to stay there either. I thought I hadn't fixed that yet, but there we go. I didn't want it to stay there, that's for sure. But yeah, we're going to work on some paths and work on some roads. I do need to make a dock eventually, but I'm just trash at making them for some reason. And yeah, it's a process here. So if we look through, just a little bit of a campfire area, so we add some path blocks around it, or I believe this is coarse dirt, and then some path around that. The animal burned himself. Oh god, I just spotted that at the last second. That was beautiful. But yeah, I wanted the island to feel lived on, which it is. And so we get this nice path across the island and to the mining area. And then I add some variation blocks. I end up adding a lot of variation, and I'll have to look over the path a second time just to make sure it's not too much, not too busy. I like my paths a little busy, and my friends seem to like the busyness of this path for the most part, so it may be fine. It might be just perfectly fine. The dirt's more in the center and the stone's on the outside. I'm not sure that makes sense. That's the only thing I might rearrange. There we go. Put some wood in just because it matches the color a little bit. It's a little bit light, a little bit contrasty, but I think it works out just fine. Put some slopey blocks just to make it a smooth transition so you don't have to hop along the path. You can just walk along the path. I do like this road a lot. It's very nice. And then we make a bridge. It is time to make a bridge across. We are going to cross the bridge. Then we do some cool shit here. We some fancies. Because I didn't want to get rid of this water feature. It's a very cool water feature. I might have to add fish to it. I don't know why fish don't spawn in it. Maybe fish need a certain amount of water. That would make sense. Otherwise, you get like fish in your 1x1 blocks of water. Stupid cow. It is stupid. There we go. Little supports. This is a very nice bridge. I don't make bridges often, and I really like this one. I think it gets improved a little bit more than this. This is just the first rough draft. But I really like this bridge. I play with like the rails and whatnot. But yeah. As you can see, the island's coming together. We have like a little sand quarry. We have a house and everything. Oh gosh, we ran over here. And I decided I needed to catch these animals because I had spotted some animals disappearing. And I also didn't want them going into the water and drowning and never coming back. I was smart enough to think to use the freaking leash. And then there we go. I double high it because horses are dicks. I may have missed an animal there. I'm not sure. And then see, there's like dogs in the water. I don't want them in the water. And I tamed all these mofos and sat them down. Because who cares, really? I don't think you really want free wolves. I think puppies are the best way to play this game, probably. And then tied these mofos up. Put them in a thing. Move them so they stop being annoying. And there we go. So yeah, these two islands get development pretty soon, I believe. At least one of them does. I think my third island is still very much undeveloped. There they go. They get a decent sized pen. Oof, oof. Does this work? Oh my god, it does. But only because they're chickens and they float. I try it again at some point, and it does not work out so well. Time to gather up these animals. There we go. Fwink, 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 and fwink. And we have some horses and stuff. Very beautiful horses. I love it. Yep, here we go. I try it. It does not work. I believe the way that mechanic works is if you lift up an animal on a leash, every second they're in the air, the game considers them to be falling. So they effectively build up mass fall damage. Anyways, with this, we are coming to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.